Hello, and welcome to this quick introductory video of geometry. On this video, we'll talk about how to get to Schoology, what's available, and what do I do if my child needs more help. Hello, I'm Heather Wolf. I enjoy working with newer math teachers and middle school students. With that being said, I was offered the opportunity to work in your child's geometry class a few days ago, alongside of the classroom teacher. And I will gladly be helping support your child through this course. This is my favorite class to teach, and I'm really excited to be working with your child. I've built lots of resources to make available to them to help in their success to geometry. So the biggest thing that I've done is I've created a course for the kids in Schoology. They will log into Schoology as they normally do, and now they have a special course in their folders that says Geometry Crossroads section, and I'm really excited to be working with your child. I've built lots of resources to make available to them to help in their success to geometry. So the biggest thing that I've done is I've created a course for the kids in Schoology. They will log into Schoology as they normally do, and now they have a special course in their folders that says Geometry Crossroads section 1. When they click on the course, this homepage will appear. You'll notice the first thing in here will be called Baseline Geometry. What I did was I asked the kids to answer a couple questions about the 30 things that I would expect them to know up until this course. So if you'd like to see how they did on that, they can actually click in it and show you what they've done. The next one is Geometry Resources. Now if I click on that, it'll open this up. Now, this is a clever link. This is where the kids keep all the passwords to all those things that are connected to their Gmail accounts. Now, the other thing is there are a lot of things that sometimes kids like extra notes or extra PowerPoints. So I've provided PowerPoints for the entire course for your child. So underneath, you'll notice that there are additional folders. These are the chapters that we're going to cover. By Friday of this week, we'll have finished chapter 4. But if I click on chapter 4, it'll take me here. Now, you'll notice that there's lots of stuff, lots of little goodies in here. So if they click on study guide, it's a study guide for the entire chapter. I was worried, what if some kids are poor note takers? What if they needed extra examples? All of these things are provided within the study guide. I also have a graphic organizer in this chapter just because I think it might help the kids with their thought process. And then the content map is something that is in every one of the chapters that I've created in here. And what it is are the main questions that I would expect a kid to know to be able to be successful on the test. So if I look in one of these folders, what I'll see are two things, most likely. Homework help, and there's a little puzzle piece. I'll get to the puzzle piece in just a minute. If you click on the homework help and it ends in .move, what you're looking at is what I provided for the kids. Every night for homework, I work out, and you'll see me writing on top of the screen as if this is me writing on the screen now. And what I'm doing is I'm breaking down step by step what I would mark up the diagram as, or how I would break something down, or what my notation would look like, so they can see it. Now you'll notice they get the even questions. Sometimes I do the even questions if I don't like the setup or the question itself. So for example, this is question number 10 from this homework assignment, and it's a proof, and proofs can be rather lengthy and very, very detailed. And so what I've done is I've created the diagram for the kids, and you'll notice that I marked it up and I made the slashes. And in the video I explain, for example, okay, well, VT would be congruent to VT by the reflexive property of congruence. And what I do is I set it up and I make an explanation, but the kids have to fill that part in. So I'm trying to scaffold their learning. So let's go back to this little puzzle piece. It'll say it's some type of a test or quiz. It's not. It's just that's all the computer program has to offer us. So if you click on that, and I've made one for every day, it's basically 5 questions for each kid to take. Now, my version looks different than what the kids' version does look like. So theirs will actually have choices of answers, for A, B, and C. Mine does not have that. So what's really cool about this is they can scroll down and then they hit submit, And in those 5 questions, it'll tell them if they're right. And if they got one wrong, it will tell them why they got that question wrong, which is really, really important so that the kid has the opportunity to learn what it is they did wrong in that particular question. So let's answer some really good questions. Curriculum-wise, where are we? We will finish, as I said before, Chapter 4 by the end of the week. That will then, we're going to put a couple sections of a couple different lessons from Chapter 5 in. And where are we going? From this point on, I'm scheduled to cover everything in the content and the curriculum. Okay, Mrs. Hwolfe, but will my child get what they need? The cool part is I've taught this class for almost 15 years. They're going to get everything that they need for this class now. We're going to prepare them for the high school because they're going to see me soon. And the cool part is we're going to cover all the things that they need for college. We're not omitting anything that is required in entrance exams, SATs, the ACTs, or officer candidacy school for the military. So everything will be covered. We're going to get everything that they need, and we're going to prepare them to be successful. We will even include applications of the content in the medical fields, ranging from printing similar figures to release pressure on the brain, or 3D printing heart valves for babies or children. Okay, but what do I do if my kid needs more examples? So a lot of the kids have airdropped me pictures of their issues that they're having with particular questions, and then we can write on them and I can make a video and drop them back and be very specific on their thought process of where they were going, because geometry has very individual thought processes and can go different ways but arrive at the same answer. So sometimes the kids can airdrop and we can answer those questions. Otherwise, they can email me. And again, they have extra questions that are provided throughout the unit. What if I need more help? If we need more help, I can make specific movies and upload those for everybody where those particular issues need to be addressed. Furthermore, Wednesdays after school at Crossroads from 3 to 4, I'll come down and stay after school that day. So if anybody needs help, I'm going to be in the library because I know where that room is. If you have any more questions, feel free to email me or Mr. Ckonieczny, Dr. Jones, or Dr. Jwhye. Again, thanks for the opportunity of working with your kids.